definitely is. You should definitely send him this track. It's definitely, it's noise. He loves noise. We all know that.
Butter.
I love Granny Cream top butter ice cream.
Freeze it up cool, you can see it on your screen. Put it in your microwave, make it real hot like a soup or a dip. We call it heat and sip. Very tasty and healthy too.
Downloading DM_no1zpush3r millennium _anthem. Downloading DM_no1zpush3r Thakisma Factory. Downloading Hypnospace_dimensional Voyager. Downloading Hypnospace_slapatug. Downloading Franklin_agi of creation 1.
Oh shit, I already did download that. I want to learn more about Dylan Merchant's other identity as DM. Is that an O? Noise push. Come on. How does the internet not know about DM noise? He made the internet. This is his internet. How does he not have? Okay, whatever. Oh, I thought it was a ball sack at first. Hell yeah, I love ball sack listener. It's like a fucking. What am I listening to? Oh god, it's Neo Icy. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm cool punk. I mean, Reggie's Paul. Whatever. Seems to. True Patriot. Oh, yeah, because he's a true Patriot. Alright, let's just look up Tranquility then. Obviously, we're not getting too many results with True Tranquility.
Your songs topped the charts in the 1980s. You've rocked stages from Los Angeles to New York. They loved you. Or at least you thought they did, because now, 15 years later, things are different. Now you're a punchline.
Okay.
Your music is remembered as a fad. People can't even recall your name anymore, only how lame and annoying that one song of yours was.
Okay, he had more than one song that was lame and annoying, and I still remember his name. God damn. Fuck up.
You take another swig of whiskey and sit down to check your email. It contains a link to something called True Tranquility. Sounds like another rehab program. No thanks. You move your cursor to the delete button, but you stop. Something about the subject line draws you in. You click the link. Access to true-tranquility.com is restricted unless visitors understand and agree to all terms of this agreement and acknowledge full acceptance of this agreement by clicking the provided I accept link. Assumption of risk. Any visitor who enters true-tranquility.com, hereinafter known as TQ, acknowledges that the interactive content on TQ is designed solely to enhance their state of being and usefulness of their existence on the planet Earth. Such enhancements have certain, inherent, known and unknown, obvious or non-obvious risks, including, but not limited to, temporary or permanent loss of consciousness, loss of personhood, changes to physical form, genetic mutation, otherworldly impregnation, foul-smelling growths.
Yeah, this is definitely legal content right here. Get that shit off my computer. What? What? Disturbing images. Not that. Alright. Unauthorized display here. Distribution, work, harassment, defamation, negative rhetoric, illegal or profane activity. Even with distribution of instrumental, illegal activities include weapon assembly, drug distribution or manufacturing, propagation of profane or pornographic. It has to be this. This is not allowed. This is illegal. God damn it.
Before you're able to take another breath, tendrils emerge from your monitor. Everything turns to black. At long last, you have found what you were looking for.
Okay.
You haven't had it easy. A car accident left you paralyzed from the waist down at age 22.
That sucks.
After years of deep depression, you found work as a furniture salesman. You've been there for the last 40 years. You're good at it, but you suspect it's because your customers feel sorry for you. The internet has allowed you to escape to a new reality. You can be anyone there. You're not Andy on the internet. No, you're Ainley. People like Ainley there, and you like them. You've spent most of your free time this year on the computer. You've learned how to design web pages and make all sorts of digital art. It's never too late to pick up a new skill. Your online friends really seem to enjoy what you make. You log into your email. There's one new message with a link inside. You click it.
I said no thank you? I really can't report this yet. This is it. This is the problem. This is the guy. I did the Lonely Shaman, right? I haven't done the bike yet.
Your beloved wife passed away only weeks ago, but the memories of your years together are already fading fast. You're not young anymore. You sold your motorcycle because you can't see well enough to ride it. You no longer desire to leave a mark on things, and you know you couldn't if you tried. All you desire now is rest. You've never been fond of computers, and learning to use the internet has been a hellish ordeal, but it's worth it. The new email notification appears. It's from your daughter. It contains a link to a website, with the only accompanying text reading "Wow." This is so relaxing, an odd choice for your daughter who normally communicates via thick, wordy, grammatically pristine paragraphs. You're still new to this whole internet thing, so you don't think much of it and click the link.
Kids should not be able to see that. That's fucking awful. Did I get like a big squisher thing?
Squishers are really cool. Squishers are so much fun.
Damn, this is fucking rad. How do we get to the scaries? I need to get the scaries. I can't figure it out. Man, this is the hardest case so far. Illegal content notice for disturbing violence and pornographic images that may be in any zone. Alright, let's take a look at some of these. I know it said don't do it like this, but we're gonna do it like this.
Come on, come on.
Come on!
Downloading FRE3s or Chile.
Hell yeah.
FRE3s or Isigeril.
Come on.
Downloading cold snap underscore smazmately, 1. Downloading
Oh, yeah,
cold
these are
snap
totally
underscore
yours.
smaz, 1.
I need this song, holy shit.
Downloading IC underscore November's belly. Downloading Sneoisix underscore gata gata.
Damn, I'm finding all this new music, man. Can I... Let's get all this music.
Music file added to Tunebox library.
What if I look up Festering Chunk? Suck my pizza, dude. Of course it won't be that easy. Chill it right, capish. Is that like what the kids say? No cap, all cap. Capiche?
And a photo op with none other than Joman himself.
Need to hear some cool tunes from here. What?
Sometime in 1978, Mark ELO began recording off-the-wall synthesizer music under the name Arcelo. After sending his demo recordings,
This is where.
Man, I am not finding shit on here.
Guess who's back? I know you miss me. Crunch is here. There ain't no way you're gonna forget me. I'm ready to rock forever. Bring the heat. Bring the power. I was born for this. Join the madness movement. Hypnospace Tag Cruncher.
I know this. Not a fan. Not a
I'm the chowder man, my title for life. If you're hoping to find me, just look into the light. It's not about food, it's a life philosophy. You gotta be the strongest and fight to succeed. I'm climbing the mountains, I'm swimming
Why
the river.
Cruncher?
I'm the eagle in the sky, and I'm ready for dinner. Life's a highway, and I'm the car. If you ride with Chowder Man, you're gonna go far.
the Chowder Man's mama buys him a guitar. The Chowder Man's first band, the Bad Crowd.
Oh, this is
If We
definitely
Wanna,
your
Chowder
first
Man's
album.
classic debut album, is released. The single Jackin' Round reaches spot 8 on the Swiss music charts.
Checking
Chowder Man
around.
is
That's
commissioned
definitely a
to
song
write
I
the
know.
legendary Gray's Peak anthem.
I'm the chowder man. Still don't go. Let the chowder be your all. High five the world. Let the chowder be heard. I like to eat. Guess who's
That was very interesting, though. We were able to find the Chowder Man. Let's learn more about Chowder Man. Who would want to do this to Chowder Man? reading about this.
Guess who's back? I know you.
Yeah. So what happens if I go to freezer? Oh. Yeah, I already went to freezer's place. No issues. Interesting. Alright.
Just what is haze? Sparkle haze. Flip flop. If you find yourself scratching your head at this odd group of musical genres, you've come to the right place. This guide takes you through the strange evolution of new digital music over the last 3 decades from my point of view. The sounds here are 100% legal. They stream through the HS Explorer player and are not downloadable. Though if you do want song downloads for Tunebox, there are other ways to get them. Winky Face, RIP DG Exchange.
Dark Haze scene is haze but horror themed.
Dark haze scene is haze, but horror themed. Imagine, it's early morning after a Halloween party. The rising sun begins to illuminate the swaying plastic skeletons with an orange glow. You sit alone, watching smoke rise from a spent jack-o'-lantern candle. When done right, dark haze, I'd have called it dark haze, but I don't make the rules, is special.
Dark haze as well.
Check out Haunted Houses. The artist, not literal haunted houses.
I like literal haunted houses. What's haze?
Haze is a more ballad-focused permutation of digital style that sounds like it's being recorded in a parking garage. Haze tracks are less danceable than digital style, and often feature rocky verse-chorus-verse song structures. Digital style's tinny PTRS 1200 effects and drum machine also are frequently heard. Haze is loud but beautiful, like experiencing an intense thunderstorm from a safe place. It's also slower, with washes of reverb and shimmering guitar filling in the cracks. Haze, but for hippies.
Okay.
It's what your weird weed-dealing uncle does while not meditating on a bed of positive energy crystals. Earth haze often features panpipe samples, gem, and fake tribal chants created by some nasally paper-pushing dork layering an unconvincing vocal performance 50 times in hopes that listeners won't hear his mini fridge in the background. Still, I'm glad it exists because the album covers are brilliantly bad. The guy who designed the horribly dated the Hypnospace promo graphics did many of them.
Dirt haze?
Dirt haze, like haze, consists primarily of atmospheric lo-fi ballads and moody pop tunes, only with heavy, jagged, fuzzy, completely blown out guitars instead of only slightly blown out ones. There's also a distinct lack of cheap synth sounds. Melodies are often buried beneath near impenetrable waves of distortion. Check out Glamacaster's first LP Glamaplasm or
This actually
anything by
isn't bad, I
Skies
kinda like
Asunder.
this. Let me find digital style.
Digital style was born with the release of the Bell Sound PTRS 1200 in 1983. The PTRS gave anyone with $300 access to recording technology previously seen only in high-end studios.
This is like
Digital style came to prominence at underground college parties called Digis, where performers would debut their home-recorded compositions and manipulate their vocals live using the PTRS 1200. The PTRS's cheap onboard digital reverb and delay effects gave digital style its characteristic tinny sound. Mark Elo's Esotonic Records signed the earliest digital style acts, making them semi-famous.
Let's find out cool punk then.
Cool punk. It started out okay with FRE Freezer's 7-minute debut Colder Than the Rest.
Oh, Freezer
now playing,
invented cool punk.
But like anything on Hypnospace, the kids made it some weird ironic clique thing. I'm old. It's now an orgy of fake love for Chowder Man and borrowed nostalgia for that dumb Gray's Peak Snowman. It isn't even about the music anymore at all. Cool punk releases are a grab bag of amateur attempts at whatever genre the artist fancies mixed with Christmas SFX and Chowderman samples.
I feel like
If I
someone
have to
hates
hear another sleigh
Vaporwave
bell, I'm
here.
going to have a nervous breakdown.
Wait, so there was something... There's the internet.
Mainstream acceptance of the internet in 1994 to 1995, with a little help from audio compression tech, led to an enormous boom in new digital music. Weirdos now had a place to congregate and collaborate, resulting in a deluge of new music.
Sleep time.
Genres
Like
begin
Hypnospace
splintering at an unheard of rate, resulting in the beautiful mess we have now. Dylan Merchant's DM_Tunebox, and DM_TuneSequencer, now known as Hypnospace Tune Sequencer, would come a little later and reshape things all over again. It's too bad he sold out, because the guy made some amazing stuff in his day.
Okay. That was actually very informative. I feel like I learned a lot about the lore of cool punk. Cool! I feel like I can do like a fucking TED Talk on the history of cool punk now.
You gotta drink it up. All day and all night.
I am pretty new to this cool punk art style, but it is quite fascinating. I love seeing all the incredible things you all make. The song playing now is my spoken word interpretation of the Gray's Peak song. I remember hearing that song so many times on the commercials in between the early morning cartoons back in the 80s when I was a little girl.
Hello?
So much nostalgia. It is my first cool punk work. I hope you will check out my other work too, which you can find at the homepage link at the top of this
No,
page.
thank you.
SYA.
Sorry about that. I'm a fucking terrible streamer, aren't I? Alright. So, let's see. I've definitely gone through most of cool punk. Let's see if the Peacelands has any porno on it. Profane. That's fucking super profane. I don't like that. What are these things? I don't like that. I don't like that. That's wrong. Oh, they're butterflies. That's weird. Okay, when I looked at that, it looked like a mess of like gorge. I just watched like Lovecraft Country, like the new episodes, so I just see like little flesh giblets everywhere now, I feel like.
Hello, I am CP_Shaman, High Mediator here in the Peacelands. The Peacelands are where I help mediate disagreements between cool punk citizens, without influence from distracting and harmful social hierarchies. If both parties agree, a declaration of peace will be written and posted below.
Okay. Damn, the declaration of peace between Icicle Kid and Slushmouth? I wish that the symbol wasn't fucking goatsy, but that's kind of cool. This is a cool corner of the internet. I feel like everything online is just a bunch of people yelling at each other, especially now, man. Especially going on like Facebook. But now, go over the cool punks, and you just see people declaring their peace with one another. I actually really like Father Fungus.
X_Neo_IC_X and Father Fungus have agreed to settle their differences and make peace with one another. X_Neo_IC_X has agreed to remove their unkind fungusine doesn't belong here page.
That's
Father
good.
Fungus has agreed to stop sending X_Neo_IC_X unkind HS inbox and chit chat messages.
Damn, this is really good.